1996-97 basketball season Monday night on the road at Perry County Central. Tonight, it's the home opener for the top-ranked Tigers. Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller, along with Tim Williams. It's the Paintsville Tigers and the Allen Central Running Rebels. For Paintsville, Todd Tackett, Mike Short, Van Hoot, McKenzie, and Adams. It should be a great one.
John, I'll tell you what, it's we've got a packed house here tonight. It's loud, you can't hardly hear.
I really don't think you heard me the first time I said it to you.
No. Allen Central, they're out there ready to go now. They're going back to the bench.
Yeah, I think they're going to hand out a ball or something here.
Coach Runyon, he's still talking to his troops. Allen Central broke out to midcourt. Now they've gone back.
Okay, it will be the Tigers. J.R. Van Hoot jumping up against Thomas Jenkins. The Tigers dressed in their own white uniforms, blue numerals. Allen Central dressed in red uniforms, white numerals with gray trimming. Van Hoot and Jenkins to tip it up, to get it underway. The Tigers 1-0 on the year. Allen Central 0-1. The ball is double tipped right to Josh McKenzie in the front court. Tigers moving from right to left. There's Todd Tackett wide open from three, right side. Rims off, no good. Rebound, Thomas Jenkins. Jenkins brings it up for the running Rebels, moving from left to right. Jenkins penetrates around Tackett, and that's a charge.
Yeah, good defense there by Todd. He had established positions and drew the charge. Just good defensive effort by Todd Tackett.
So Mike Runyon told us last night on his radio show that Tackett was going to get the assignment for Thomas Jenkins. I told him then that ought to be an exciting matchup, and it will be.
Oh, just a great matchup.
Mike Short brings it up for the Tigers across the timeline. Working inside, kicks it off to Tackett. Right side to Adams. Down low to Van Hoot. Tipped out of bounds by Jenkins. Going back to Paintsville.
Kyle had a good idea there. JR was going toward the goal. Nice little lob pass. Just needed to get it up just a little bit more.
Todd Tackett to inbound for the Tigers. Right side of his own basket. Goes on top to Short. Short puts it on the floor. Left side to Adams. Adams looks inside. Cross lanes it off to McKenzie from 3. Short, no good. Rebound comes down to the Rebels. That's Sloan. Sloan gets it off to Tackett. Tackett slows it up for Allen Central. Tackett off to Jenkins. Wing left side. Penetrates in the circle. Stops. Pops it from the stripe. Too hard. No good. Rebound J.R. Van Hoos. Van Hoos off to Tackett. Short the other way. Up to McKenzie. To Tackett. Tackett on the wing. Left side. Tackett backs it out. Lobs it down low to Van Hoos. Off the glass. Got it.
Nice look by Todd Tackett. Made a pinpoint pass. J.R. laid it in.
2-0. Tigers on top. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. We have a foul away from the basketball. And it's going against Gary Hunter of Allen Central. That's number 2. That's number 2 against Allen Central here in the first quarter. Number 1 against Gary Hunter. Hillman Jenkins now with 1 each. Here's Short into the front court for the Tigers. Off to Tackett. Tackett right side to Kyle Adams in the corner. Back to Tackett on the wing. Tackett cross court to Short. Short looks inside, lobs it down low, forces it down to Van Hoos, and it's ripped away. That's Bo Tackett. Tackett brings it up for the Rebels. Tackett into the paint, drives to the hole, batted away by Van Hoos, out of bounds, going back to Allen Central.
That's what you call a definite mismatch there, John Doug. J.R. just kind of flat-footed there, just batted that back.
Well, the Rebels will get it back, right side of their own basket. Tackett to inbound. He goes into Sloan. Sloan left corner, got it. 2-pointer. We're tied at 2 with 6:20 to go first quarter. Here's Tackett on the other end, left side. Tackett, left side of the paint, won't go. Rebound, it comes down to Gary Hunter. He'll bring it up for the running Rebels. He'll slow up in the backcourt. Steps into the offensive end, gets it off to Jenkins. Jenkins works head of the key. Steps into the paint, left side of the paint. Pops it, got it.
Smooth player, John. Got nice size at 6'4", steps in, hits the shot.
Here's Short penetrating to the hole, batted away by Jenkins. Tigers will get it. Left side of their own basket. Josh McKenzie to inbound. Looks in. It goes left side to Short. Wide open from 3. Won't go. Rebound. It comes down to Tackett. Bo Tackett works on Short in the backcourt. Now into the front court. Tackett slows it up for the Rebels. Stripped away by Mike Short. Short will go in uncontested for the layup. Great play, Mike Short.
Mike just kind of picked his pocket, John. Took it down, made the layup.
Here we go. Jenkins brings it up now for Allen Central. 4-4 our score. 5:30 to go first quarter. Rebels with the basketball, moving from left to right. Jenkins out front against Tackett. Gets it off to Bo Tackett. Tackett in the circle to Sloan, blocked by Van Hoos. McKenzie comes up with it. McKenzie kicks it off to Adams in the front court. Down low to Van Hoos. Van Hoos on the floor once, lays it up, won't go, but he's fouled.
Tell you what, J.R. would love to have that one back. He got up. I think he didn't know whether to jam it or use the board on that shot.
That one goes against Edmund Sloan, his first, number 3 against Allen Central now in the ball game. That's since J.R. Van Hoos to the stripe. He has 2 points in the basketball game. We're tied at 4 with 5:13 to go first quarter, and Van Hoos sinks his first one. J.R. at the stripe again. Second one on its way, rims off, no good. Rebound, McKenzie, back up, in and out, back in. Good job. Tigers out to a 3-point lead, biggest lead of the ball game, 7-4. Here is Jenkins, dishes off to Tackett, back to Jenkins, thought about it, put it on the floor, in the paint. 12-footer, rolls around, falls in. Here's Short quickly on the other end, down the right side for Paintsville. Short on top to Tackett. Tackett sets up the offensive play. Up to the right side, Mike Short looks inside. Back off to Tackett, back to Short. Open from 3, won't go. Rebound, it comes down to Allen Central.
Short's got to hit that shot, John. They're giving it to him.
Here's Jenkins, right side. He hands it off to Hunter. Hunter puts it up, won't go. Rebound comes down to Van Hoos. Van Hoos off to Tackett. Tackett across the timeline, goes left side. He'll pull it back out now. Sets up the play for Paintsville. He penetrates left side of the lane, 12-footer in front of the iron, no good. And he'll get the reach in. Todd Tackett will. That'll be number 1 on Todd, number 1 on Paintsville.
Yeah, Tackett tried to follow that shot and just went over the player's back. It was obvious foul there on Todd.
4 minutes, 13 seconds to go first quarter. Paintsville on top, 7-6. Thomas Jenkins brings it up for Allen Central into the offensive end. Picked up defensively by Tackett. 3-pointer, got it. Tell you what, he made it look like nothing to it, Tim.
I'll tell you, he's a one-man show, John.
Rebels on top by a basket. Mike Short out front, head of the key. Short bounce pass in the right corner to Adams. Back to Short, wide open this time. Still won't go for it. Rebound, it comes down to Tackett. Bo Tackett gets it off to Thomas. Thomas into the offensive end. Thomas bounce pass. He gets it off to Hunter. Hunter penetrates the lane. He loses the basketball. They're going to call the push-off against Mike Short. That was a tough foul.
Well, I really didn't see it. Looks like the player lost control. The ball caromed off his leg, and, you know, I really didn't see the foul.
Yeah, the way I saw it was the player just kind of really lost his balance.
Yeah.
It will be Bo Tackett to step out to inbound. Left side of his own basket. Goes left side to Jenkins. Jenkins in the corner. He penetrates down the paint. Running jump shot. Too hard. No good. Rebound. Tackett. Back up. No good. Van Hoos brings it down for the Tigers. Clears off to Adams. Left corner to Todd Tackett. Pulls up. 15-footer. Won't go. Rebound. It comes down to Edmund Sloan. Lead pass off to Jenkins. Numbers with the Tigers. Jenkins pulls up left side anyway. He'll kick it back off to Tackett. Tackett back to Jenkins. Three-pointer. Left wing. No good. Rebound, battled for, still battled for. Van Hoos brings it down. Lead pass to McKenzie. McKenzie left side, cross courts it off to Tackett. Tackett three-pointer, got it.
Todd's first three tonight. Nice shot.
Tigers back on top by a point, 10-9. Paintsville on top, 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Allen Central with the basketball, moving from left to right. The Tigers drop into that zone defensively this time, Tim.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they're going with a 2-3. Allen Central staying with that man-to-man, doubling down on JR.
Here's Hunter. Hunter on the wing left side, needs help. Off to Tackett. Tackett steps to the strike, back to Hunter from the wing three-pointer. Takes a high bounce, got it.
Well, he got the nice run.
I'm telling you, what a bounce. 12-10, Allen Central. Mike Short directs traffic for the Tigers out front. Right corner to Kyle Adams. He'll fire it from there. Got it. Two-pointer.
Both teams heating up right now, John.
Here's Jenkins. Jenkins sets up out front against the 2-3 zone defensively. Right side, that's Hunter. Hunter looks in, goes in the corner. That is Hall from three, won't go. Rebound to Van Hoos. Van Hoos needs help, gets it off to Mike Short. Short front court, right side to McKenzie. Open from three, takes a shot, got it.
That was a big-time shot by Josh McKenzie. That was an NBA three.
5 points for Josh McKenzie. Tigers lead it by 3, 15-12. 1:50 to go first quarter. Here's Tackett on the other end. Bo Tackett working against Mike Short. Bounce pass to Jenkins. Jenkins on the wing left side. Penetrates. Kicks it off to Hall. Hall out front to Tackett. Here is Sloan. Gets it off to Jenkins in the corner. No good. Rebound to Van Hoos. To Adams. Adams front court. He'll try it again from three. Got it. Nope, they're going to give him two.
Going to give him a two-point basket.
Yeah, said he stepped down the line. Tigers out to their biggest lead, 5, 17-12. 1:20 to go first quarter. Bo Tackett for the Tigers. He goes off to Hunter. Down low to Sloan. Turnaround jumper over Van Hoos. Good. Here's...
Both teams really shooting the ball well, Tom.
Here's Short off to Tackett in the paint to Van Hoos. Turnaround jumper blocked by Jenkins. You won't see that too many times, folks.
I hope not.
Here's Bo Tackett, directs traffic. Off to Jenkins on the wing. Right side goes down in the corner. In the corner, that is Hunter. Hunter off to Tackett. Back to Jenkins. Baseline left side. They're going to get him with a charge.
Was that two on Jenkins?
That's number 2 against Thomas Jenkins.
I think both of those have been on the charge.
44 seconds to go first quarter. 17-14 our score. The Paintsville Tigers leading. Here's Todd Howard in the game for Allen Central. Allen is a 5'10", 150-pound junior. One of his returners from last year. Speaking of Johnny Martin. Down low, McKenzie. Kicks it off to Adams. On top to Short. Left corner. Tackett open from three. Takes it. Got it. Todd Tackett has 6 points off from three-point land.
He's a three-point shooter.
That's the lead. 6 for Paintsville. 20-14. We're inside 30 seconds. Howard gets it off to Hunter. Hunter back to Howard on the wing left side. Howard stops his dribble off to Tackett. Tackett checks the clock. 13 seconds. He holds the ball against his own defense of Paintsville. 9 seconds. Tackett needs help. Goes in the right corner now to Hall. Hall penetrates baseline. He gets it off to Hunter. Won't go air ball to McKenzie. And that'll do it as the first corner comes to an end with the score. The Paintsville Tigers 20. The Running Rebels of Allen Central 14.
When children have a medical emergency, they just want to feel better. And you need to know that everything...
Allen Central, 7 out of 12 for 58%. Of course, the Tigers, as we expected, led in rebounds, 8. Allen Central only had 2. Each team turned it over one time. And I'll tell you what, from three-point range, it looked like Allen Central shot 2 out of 3. The Tigers answered with 3 out of 6, so both teams shooting the ball real well tonight.
Okay, we get ready to start the second quarter. The Rebels in bound. Thomas Jenkins, he goes off to the right corner. That is Howard to Tackett, back to Howard, down in the corner to Sloan. Works it all the way around onto the head of the key to Tackett. Here's Howard again, penetrates baseline, 12-footer, right side, got it. They worked the basketball real well that time.
Real good ball movement.
Here's Tackett on the other end for Paintsville. Baseline jumper won't go, and a foul underneath. They're going to call the block. That's going against Gary Hunter. If that's the case, that's number 2 on Hunter.
Let's see, Jenkins, did he come back out to start this? Okay. Picked up 2 early fouls. I didn't know if Coach Martin was going to take him out early in this second quarter or not.
Nope. Thomas Jenkins is in there with 2 fouls, and now Gary Hunter in there with 2 fouls. Mark Grimm checks in the basketball game for the Tigers. Grimm, a 6'4", 180 junior. As Todd Tackett sinks his first free throw, Tackett now has 7 points in the basketball game. Grimm replaces Kyle Adams. Second shot by Tackett, got it. 22-16 Paintsville. That matches their biggest lead of 6. 7:35 to go first half. Jenkins bounce pass right side to Howard in the corner. Back to Howard on the wing. Across the court. There's Jenkins left side. Puts it on the floor. Back out to Tackett. Tackett right side to Howard. Down low. Turnaround jumper. Sloan got it in the paint. Edmund Sloan has 6, Tim.
Nice little fadeaway jump shot.
Here's Short on the other end. Looks in. Still needs help. Someone needs to come to him. Gets it off to Van Hoos. Turnaround jumper. Too hard, no good. And a whistle underneath. They're going to call Josh with that one.
Yeah, they're going to get Josh for over the back on the rebound.
That's number 1 on Josh, number 3 against Paintsville here in the first half. 22-18 our score, 7:04 to go. First half, Paintsville on top. Allen Central has the basketball. Moving from left to right. Kyle Adams will check back in for Paintsville next dead ball. Here's Bo Tackett, goes around to McKenzie, pops a 12-footer, high bounce, won't go. Rebound, Jenkins fakes, puts it up, no good. Van Hoos has it stripped away, but that's going to be a foul on Bo Tackett. That will be number 1 on Tackett. They have number 6 in the game now.
I think JR got a piece of Jenkins' first shot on a block.
Van Hoos will inbound for Paintsville. Kyle Adams back in the game for Paintsville to replace Mark Grimm. Here comes Mike Short across the timeline. Short to the head of the key. Works right side to Tackett. Down low to McKenzie. Baseline. Good move. Lays it up and in.
Shauna is a beautiful drop step. Just wheel step. Went to the goal. Nice move.
Josh now has 7 in the basketball game. Back to a 6-point lead for Paintsville. 24-18. Bo Tackett on the other end. Tackett works against the zone. Left side to Jenkins. Fakes. Goes baseline. Good pass underneath. Hunter can't do anything with it, and they're going to get Mike Short on the reach in.
Yeah, Mike tried to reach in, slap it away, got a little bit of the player's hand there. They're going to call that. It, you know, looked like a foul from up here.
That's number 2 against Mike Short in the game.
I'll tell you, Kyle Adams had a nice quarter that first quarter. Shot the ball well, didn't turn it over, made some good passes.
He played well against Ferry Central also on Monday.
Great in the second half.
Tackett to inbound. It goes in the right corner to Sloan. Sloan stops, pops it from 10 over Van Hoos. Air ball right to McKenzie. McKenzie's pass is out of the reach of Short. Tackett comes up with it. 1-on-2. A high off the glass won't go. And McKenzie clears out again. McKenzie gets it off to Short this time. Now the Tigers are rolling. Here's Short out front. Off to Todd Tackett. Tackett puts it on the floor, moves to the right side, stops his dribble, needs help, cross-courts it to Mike Short. Short wide open from 3, no good. Rebound, J.R. Van Hoos. Back to the hole, no good. Gets his own again, and it goes in.
reminiscent of the shot he made to beat Perry Central, John. It just hung on the rim.
It drops for him. On the other end, Howard from 3, no good. Tipped around, no good. Jenkins again, no good. JR had it and lost it out of bounds, going back to Allen Central. Bill Mike kind of upset. I think he's kind of upset because the rest of his team started down the floor. Here's Jenkins, a 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Josh McKenzie. McKenzie clears off to Mike Short into the offensive end, right side. Short stops his dribble, head of the key to McKenzie. In the paint to Van, who's stripped away, batted around, almost went in for him. And they're battling for it, and we're going to call Allen Central basketball. Johnny Martin is really upset over there.
Well, he was right in the middle of Jenkins and JR. I don't know. You know, they've got to call something on him.
He is really fired up.
Yeah, he was on the court right in the middle of the two players.
Rebels with the basketball on the other end. Hunter off to Howard, to Tackett, into Jenkins, and a reach in against Todd Tackett. Bill Mike didn't like that call.
Yeah, he don't like that. He's pointing down at Johnny on the other end.
Yeah. He feels like Johnny might have got that one back for him.
Yeah.
That's number 2 against Tackett. 5:05 to go first half, 26-18, Tigers by 8. Allen Central to inbound the basketball, left side of their own basket. He goes on top to Bo Tackett. Here is Jenkins, three-pointer, left side, no good. Rebound to Sloan. Sloan didn't know what to do with it. He gets it off. Here is Hunter in the paint, fakes, puts it up, no good. Jenkins again to answer. Thomas Jenkins now with 9.
He's a tough player, John. Rebounds, does it all.
On the other end, Tackett penetrates off the glass, got it.
That was just a beautiful spinning move in the lane by Todd Tackett.
Here we are on the other end. Howard puts it on the floor, right side, tries to come back up. Cut off by Mike Short. Tackett, left side to Jenkins, fakes, puts it on the floor. 12-footer, left side, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to McKenzie's triple team, clears out to Tackett. 3-on-2. Tackett pulls up. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound Mike Short. Short brings it back out for Paintsville. Down low. Intercepted by Bo Tackett. Tackett will slow it up for the Rebels. Gets it off to Jenkins. 4:10 to go first half. Tigers by 8. Jenkins on the offensive end for Allen Central. Goes to the right side to Howard. Howard puts it on the floor. Needs help. Back out to Tackett, head of the key. Back to Howard off the wing. Three-pointer, right side, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Sloan, back to Jenkins. Jenkins, left side of the paint, 12-footer. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to J.R. Van Hoos. And Jenkins is going to get his third, Tim, over the back.
Yeah, I believe Coach Martin will probably take him out. I tell you, you just can't let your best player on the team pick up that 4th personal foul before the half.
Here comes Jason Connolly in the game for Paintsville to replace Kyle Adams. First time we've seen Jason all season. Jason coming back from an injury.
I tell you, Jason's a good ball player. He's got good size, 6'4", shoots the ball well from outside. Has a great jumping ability. He's a good ball player.
Jesse Hall also in the game for Allen Central. We have a timeout on the floor, 3 minutes.
Fuels team ready to score points with you. Fast, friendly, full service. It's a 3-point goal. Come inside and get your hunting and fishing license or try your luck playing the lottery while you're pumping your gas, diesel, or kerosene. Hot, delicious food from our deli is a sure shot. Featuring Chester Fried Chicken. We cater to all occasions. Church socials, family reunions, post-game victory parties, or simply dinner for your family. Whatever you choose, our team at Ramco aims to please. That's Ramco Fuels, located on US 23 at Lomansville, Kentucky.
Welcome back to the Paintsville High School Gymnasium. John Miller along with Tim Williams. 28-20, the Paintsville Tigers lead it. Good note for if you're a Paintsville Tiger fan, Thomas Jenkins just picked up his 3rd personal foul, Tim.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if the Tigers can open up a little bigger lead with Thomas Jenkins on the bench right now. 3:51 to go in the first half. Tigers are in pretty good shape. I think Tackett has 2 personals. That's really the only player with any fouls for Paintsville.
Tackett and Mike Short with 2 each, 1 for Josh McKenzie. That's it. 3 for Thomas Jenkins. That's their man for Allen Central. 2 for Gary Hunter and 1 for Bo Tackett and 1 for Edmund Sloan. J.R. Van Hoos at the stripe for Paintsville to shoot the bonus. He has 1 of 2 from the stripe tonight. It's on its way. Got it. J.R. now has 6 points here in the game. Biggest lead of the game for Paintsville, 9 points, 29-20. Second shot, Van Hoos got it.
Excellent free throw shooter, J.R.
Sure is. 3:45 to go first half. Tigers by 10 at 30-20. Howard off to Tackett, back to Howard. Howard down to Hall in the corner, right side. Hall puts it on the floor, needs help, tied up by Conley. Gets it off to Howard, and back to Tackett, left side to Hunter rather. Here's Hall in the corner. Hall gets it off to Howard, to Tackett around the perimeter. Here is Hunter in the right corner now to Hall, penetrates baseline. He's in the tall timbers, nowhere to go, throws it up, nothing good. J.R. Vanhoose brings it down, gets it off to Mike Short. Left corner offensive end, Tackett fakes, but they're going to get him with the walk.
Took an extra step that time. Tell you what, that was good defense. They get the Hunter that baseline down there. And what are you going to do when you get down in there and you got 6'10", 6'4" standing over top of it?
On the other end, here's the running Rebels. Here's Hunter tied up, gets it off to Tackett, back to Hunter, left wing. Hands it off in the corner to Hall. Hall back on top to Bo Tackett. Tackett's pass batted away by Short. Short saves it. Lead pass off to Tackett, cross court. Tackett slows it up, cross court underneath the Vanhoose for the slam.
Oh, big time slam, John, by J.R. Beautiful pass.
Good pass by Todd Tackett. Tigers out to 12-point lead, 32-20, 2:40 to go in the first half. Tackett out front against the zone, off to the right wing. That is Howard. Howard needs help, tries to go down in the corner, but it's kicked by Jason Conley, going back to Allen Central.
Both teams now with 3 turnovers in this ballgame.
There we go. Rebels with the basketball. Tackett gets it off to Sloan. Sloan tied up. Hands it off to Hall. Still on the right side. On top now to Tackett. Here is Hunter on the wing left side. Back out to Tackett. Right side to Howard. In the paint to Sloan. 12-footer. Got it. Good ball movement, though.
Yeah, Allen Central worked for that. They kept getting till they got the shot they wanted.
Tackett on the other end, left side to Short. Three-pointer again. Won't go again. Rebound comes down to Sloan. 10-point lead for Paintsville. 32-22. 2 minutes to play first half. Rebels with the basketball. Right side to Howard on the wing again. Puts it on the floor. On top to Tackett. Tackett head of the key. Off to Howard. Down in the right corner now to Hall. Baseline cut off by Conley. Hands it off to Sloan. Turn around jumper over Vanhoose. No good to McKenzie. Brings down the rebound, and he is fouled, and that's going against Gary Hunter. That's 3 against Gary Hunter.
Yeah, I tell you what, Josh just too big and strong in there. Once he's got position, there's not too many players in this region will take that rebound from him.
Josh Greiner checks in for Paintsville, a 6', 180-pound junior, along with David Castle, a 6', 180-pound sophomore. Here is Josh McKenzie. McKenzie with 7 points in the basketball game. Checking in for Allen Central is Salmons, Nick Salmons. Nick Salmons is a 5'7" sophomore. McKenzie shot too hard, no good. Rebound comes down to Hall. Hands it off to Tackett. He'll get it off to Salmons. Salmons brings it up for Allen Central, 32-22. Bounce pass right side. In the corner, that is Hall. Gets it off to Salmons. Salmons puts it on the floor against Castle out front. Right side to Howard. Back to Salmons. Off to Howard. Still on the right wing. Back to Salmons. Head of the key. Lost control. Regains. Goes off to Tackett. Tackett needs help. Down in the left corner to Hall. Down low to Sloan. High off the glass. Nothing doing. Conley with the rebound to Castle to Greiner. Down low to Vanhoose. Vanhoose, turnaround jumper. He's fouled by Sloan. And for Edmund Sloan, that'll be number 2. I'll tell you what, the Rebels really getting themselves in foul trouble here.
Well, you know, John, when you're playing against so much a bigger team as Paintsville is, there's such a big advantage for the Tigers. You know, you're going to commit a lot of those fouls. JR gets it that close, there's nothing you can do with it.
JR at the line again where he's 3 of 4. That one rose in for it. Now 4 of 5. Here comes Mark Grimm back in the game to replace Josh McKenzie. JR now with 10 points in the basketball game. And JR's second one is good. And it's 34-22 now. Paintsville on top. 1 minute to play first half. Here's Howard in the left corner to Hall. Hall tries to bring it back out, does so to Salmons. Salmons works out front, left side to Hall. Back out to Tackett. 49 seconds to go in the half. Right side now to Howard. Howard puts it on the floor, kicks it back to Salmons. Salmons still out front. Bounce pass left side to Tackett. 39 seconds. Salmons out front. Salmons penetrates, kicks it off to Tackett. Left side back to Salmons. 30 seconds to play first half. Here is Howard on the right side. Penetrates in the paint. Drug his foot. Traveled.
Tell you what, not bad defense by Dave Castle and Josh Griner since they checked in. They're playing that 2-3 zone pretty good out there.
Tigers have the basketball. 28 seconds to go in the first half. Paintsville leads it by 12, 34-22. David Castle right back to Josh Griner. Griner will walk it up, sets up the play for Paintsville, steps across the midcourt stripe, off to Castle. Castle out to Conley, back to Griner on the wing left side. Griner on top to Castle, right side to Conley, 15 seconds on top to Castle. Here's Griner in the corner to Grimm, 10 seconds. Here's Castle, thought about it, put it on the floor, back to Griner, 7 seconds. Here's Conley, 15-footer, right side of the paint, will go, tipped around Van Hoos, back up, rolls around, goes in, count it as the horn goes up. Give J.R. Van Hoos the basket, and the Tigers have a 14-point lead.
John with Kyle Adams and Max Short. Looks like Todd Tackett, J.R. and Josh McKenzie. Jenkins coming back in the game now for Allen Central.
And for Allen Central, they'll send Howard in there instead of their one of their starters. We'll get him. It's Howard, Sloan, Hunter, Tackett, and Jenkins for Allen Central. So Jesse Hall will set out to start the second half.
Looks like Allen Central is going to start out in a man defense.
Tigers inbound the basketball. They're moving from left to right here in the second half on the radio dial. Adams gets it off to McKenzie. Back to Adams, left side, 12-footer. Rims off, no good. Rebound, it comes down to Sloan. Sloan hands it off to Jenkins. He'll hand it off to Howard. Howard, it goes right side to Tackett. Back to Howard, head of the key. Left side to Sloan, down low. Jenkins baseline, reverse layup, won't go, but he's fouled.
I don't know, John. Looks like a little picky foul there. You know.
That goes against J.R. Van Hoos. That's number 1 on J.R. Number 1 on Paintsville here in the second half. We'll send Thomas Jenkins to the stripe. This is the first time that Allen Central has sent someone to the foul line in the basketball game. Well, just underway second half. His first one too hard, no good.
Jenkins kind of took that baseline rather easy that time, too, you know.
Second shot, he gets this one. Thomas Jenkins now has 10 points in the game. Mike Short quickly into the front court for Paintsville, right side to Tackett. Tackett puts it on the floor, stops his dribble, looks inside, goes off to McKenzie in the paint. He'll take the 12-footer, got it.
Nice shot by Josh, just stepped in just below the foul line, put it in.
9 points now for McKenzie, 38-23 Paintsville. On the other end, Hunter cut off. Back to Jenkins, left side, pulls up 15-footer, too hard, no good. McKenzie with the rebound. McKenzie clears off to Tackett. Tackett, lob pass to Van Hoos, hits the rim, right to Short. Short from 3, got it. Man, I tell you. Lob pass that hit the rim, came right back to Short on the wing left side. He popped it from 3 and got it. Here's Hunter on the other end. He'll try it, shy of 3. Air ball to Van Hoos. 41-23, Paintsville on top. 6:45 to go, third quarter. Tackett penetrates. 8-footer, running jump shot, got it.
Tigers getting on a run right now, John.
And we have a timeout on the floor with 6:42 to go in the third quarter. Our score, Paintsville 43, Allen Central 23.
Tigers once again, 3 rebounds this quarter. Allen Central 0.
Tigers come out of their huddle. They'll keep the same 5 on the floor when Tackett comes out. Tackett, Adams, Short, Van Hoos, and McKenzie. Allen Central will inbound in the backcourt. Bo Tackett brings it up for the Rebels. 6:35 to go, third quarter. Tigers by 20 at 43-23. Tackett out front, back off to Howard. Down low to Jenkins, back to Howard. Howard pulls up, 15-footer, got it.
That stops the run. The Tigers was on about a 6-0 run there.
Here's a pass intended for McKenzie inside, tipped out of bounds by Sloan, going back to Paintsville, right in front of their own bench. Tackett inbounds to McKenzie, back out to Short, open from 3, takes his shot, Short again. Rebound, Van Hoos lost the basketball. Mike Short regains in the paint. He'll bring it back out. Short down low to Van Hoos. Van Hoos turn around. No, good pass to McKenzie, got it.
Nice pass that time to JR. He just got it down to Josh and laid it in.
Tell you what, he faked me out. I thought he was going to shoot it. Here on the other end, Tackett from 3. Bo Tackett, no good. Rebound to Van Hoos. Tigers still with a 20-point lead, 45-25, 5:45 to go, third quarter. Here's McKenzie, right corner, tries to go to Van Hoos through the hands, right to Short. Off to Tackett. Tackett has it stripped away from behind, but they're going to get Howard with the foul.
Yeah, that's a shooting foul. Nice pass from Mike Short. Hit Todd with it. That's going to be 2 free throws.
Todd Howard, that's his first. That will send Todd Tackett to the foul line. Todd Tackett 2 of 2 from the stripe tonight from the line. He has 12 points in the basketball game. He had 10 at halftime.
Another excellent free throw shooter.
His first one is good. 46-25, Paintsville on top. Tackett looking to add on to that, and he does. 47-25, Paintsville, 5:40 to go, third quarter. Thomas Jenkins off to Bo Tackett. Tackett steps out front. Right side to Hall, down low to Sloan, back to Hall, on top to Tackett. Here's Howard off the wing, left side three-pointer, back the iron, no good, rebound Van Hoos. Van Hoos to Tackett, lead pass to McKenzie on the other end, on the floor once, goes to the hose, splits a pair, won't go. Rebound and a foul, Kyle Adams over the back of Howard. And for Adams, that's number 1.
Kyle just went over the back, committed the foul there. That's the first rebound I've got down for Allen Central this quarter.
5 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. 47-25, the Paintsville Tigers. They enjoy a 22-point lead. Tackett stops his dribble out front, goes off to Howard, left side. Howard back to Bo Tackett. Right side to Hall. Hall back to Tackett. Here's Howard in the corner now, left side to Jenkins. Back to Howard from the wing, left side from 3. Got it. Todd Howard now with 7. He had 2 at halftime. Here's Tackett. Out of control, goes right side to McKenzie from 3 in the corner, in and out, no good. Rebound, Short, good pass to Van Hoos, got it. 49-28. McKenzie almost came up with the steal at top of Howard, going back to Paintsville. Good defense by Josh McKenzie.
I think Josh has definitely stepped his game up this half.
Tigers by 21 at 49-28, 4:40 to go, third quarter. Tigers with the basketball, moving from left to right on the radio dial. Up to the right side to Tackett, down low to McKenzie, turnaround jumper, got it.
Beautiful head fake, just spun around the other way and laid it in.
Josh McKenzie now with 13. Josh had 7 at halftime. Left corner to Hunter, back off to Howard, back to Hunter. Howard from the wing, left side again, won't go this time. Van Hoos with the rebound. Van Hoos brings it up. He kicks it off to Tackett, three-pointer right side, no good. Rebound comes down to Thomas Jenkins. Jenkins brings it up for the Rebels. Jenkins across the timeline, picked up by Tackett. Off to the right side to Hall. Hall into the key to Tackett. Left side, that's Howard on the baseline, now to Jenkins. Out front to Tackett. Here's Howard to Jenkins, three-pointer, left corner, no good, too hard. Gets his own to the hole, lays it up, it goes in. Thomas Jenkins, good move. On the other end, McKenzie out to Tackett. 3:35 to go, third quarter. Tigers by 21. Tackett penetrates the paint, running jump shot, goes in.
Beautiful left-handed running one-hander in the lane, John.
That's hard to defend, too. 53-30, Paintsville by 23, 3:20 to go, third quarter. Hall on the other end to Tackett, left side to Howard. Howard in the corner to Jenkins, back off to Howard, back to Jenkins. Jenkins thought about it, didn't do it, put it on the floor, goes baseline now, blocked by Van Hoos. Right to Sloan, Sloan in the paint, 10-footer, got it. Edmund Sloan now with 10 points in the basketball game. Here's McKenzie from 3, right side, good. Josh with his second three-pointer of the game, he's hot.
I'll tell you what, the big boy, he can score inside or step out and shoot the three.
2:50 to go, Tigers with their biggest lead, 24. Here's Jenkins on the other side, air ball. Edmund Sloan steals it away from Van Hoos, still can't get it to go. JR pulls down the rebound, he's got 4 around him. Someone should be open. Here's McKenzie, pass too short, hands it off to Adams, can't handle, the ball is loose. Allen Central comes up with it. Jenkins on the other end, stops at 10, gets it underneath the Tackett. Throws it up, won't go. Rebound comes down to Sloan. Here's Hall from 3, right side, too hard. Sloan again. Back off to Hall in the right corner. Jenkins thought about it, didn't do it. Here is Howard. Howard in the paint, goes to the hole. JR just kind of grabbed it and went the other way. Lead pass to Tackett. Slams it home.
Jabbed it down. Nice outlet pass and a nice jammed by Todd
We
Taggart.
have a timeout on the floor. 2 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Our score, the Paintsville Tigers 58, Allen Central 32.
Dedication, determination, and desire. The pathway to success requires all three. And over the years, Addington Enterprises has learned that they all must go hand in hand, whether you're talking about academics, athletics, or business. It's our privilege to be a proud sponsor of Paintsville High School and Paintsville High School athletics. Addington Enterprises, our future is today's youth.
Bill Mike Grenion looks to be going to his bench and give his starters a break here. Josh Greiner, Eric Addington, David Cancel, Mark Grimm, and Jason Conley on the floor now.
Put a whole fresh five in there, John. And I'll tell you what, the Tigers did. They looked a little tired when they went off the court there.
Allen Central to inbound, back in the backcourt. Edmund Sloan, back off to Bo Tackett. Tackett into the front court, gets it off to Derek Howard. Off to Jenkins, left side, back to Howard. Howard on the floor once to Tackett. On the right side now, that is Hunter. Back off to Tackett. Tackett to Howard. Howard looks inside, puts it on the floor. Back to Tackett. Tackett puts it on the floor, needs help. Bounce pass right corner to Hunter. Hunter splits a pair, kicks it off to Howard. Howard back off to Tackett. Tackett head of the key now to Howard. Left corner to Jenkins. Jenkins around Addington to the hole, and he's fouled underneath. That's going against Jason Conley. That'll be number one on Jason.
Well, that fresh five he put in made him work for that shot.
That'll stop the clock with 1:35 to go in the third quarter. 58-32, our score. Paintsville on top. Here is Thomas Jenkins at the line, 1 of 2 from there tonight. His first one is good. Jenkins now with, looks to be 13 points. Second shot by Jenkins, got it. 58-34, Paintsville by 24 with 1:30 to go third quarter. Greiner on the other end, right side. Back out to Castle, left side to Conley, baseline. Throws it up, lost his balance, no good. Rebound comes down to Sloan. Sloan gets it off to Tackett. Tackett to Howard, stolen away by Greiner. Greiner's pass right to Jenkins, though. Jenkins from the foul stripe takes a shot too hard, no good. Rebound comes down to Jason Conley. Conley's pass is blocked away. Sloan comes up with it, stripped away by Addington, right to David Cancel. He has it knocked away, right to Grimm. Play is sloppy down. Here's Cancel, he'll slow it up, off to the right side to Conley. Conley into Addington, in the paint, down low to Grimm. He lost his basketball, but he's fouled.
I'll tell you, nice pass by Eric Addington. He looked down, found Grimm with it. Mark Allen just kind of lost the handle, but he's going to get the foul, though.
That foul goes against Todd Howard, his second. Mark Grimm will go to the stripe for Paintsville. Grimm has not scored in the basketball game. His first one, it bounces around and falls off. 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Paintsville leads it 58-34. Second shot by Grimm, too hard. Rims out. Conley, his shot is blocked, though, by Jenkins, out of bounds, going back to Paintsville right here in front of us.
Jenkins showed his ability to get up. He was way up on that shot to block it.
Here comes Nick Sammons back in the basketball game for Allen Central to replace Bo Tackett. Jason Conley to inbound for Paintsville, near side hash mark. Conley goes in the backcourt to Greiner. 50 seconds to play third quarter. Greiner picked up defensively by Sammons. Greiner works to the right side. He goes off to Castle. In the paint to Eric Addington. Back to Castle. Greiner lost his footing out front. He traveled with it. Just lost his footing there.
Yeah, Josh was trying to make a move down the lane, just, pumped up, wanting to make something happen. And, like you say, John, he just lost his footing.
41 seconds to play in the third quarter. 58-34 Tigers. Sammons off to Howard to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Howard. On top to Sammons. Sammons off to Hunter in the right corner. Puts it on the floor. Tied up. Back off to Sammons. Here's Hunter. Hunter head of the key. Bounce pass to Sammons. Sammons cross courts it to Jenkins. Off to Hunter. He'll try it from 3. Rims off no good. Rebound comes down to Greiner. He's triple team. Needs help. Everyone's run off and left him. Greiner's tied up. Needs help. He finally gets it off to Mark Grimm. Grimm gets it off to Castle. 12 seconds. Off to Addington. Right corner to Conley from 3. Short, no good. Rebound comes down to Howard. 6 seconds to Jenkins. Jenkins, one man to beat. He does so. Goes in and slams it. And he's fouled with 1 second to go.
Well, I don't understand the foul, but tell you what, John, that Jenkins could get off the floor. He went way up on that dunk. Mark Graham with the touch foul there.
Mark Graham picks up the foul. Thomas Jenkins at the line to shoot one where he's 3 of 4. His shot is good. 1 second to go. Graham to inbound. He gets it in. It's almost intercepted by Jenkins, out of bounds, and that will end the third quarter. We've played 3. The score, Paintsville 58, Allen Central 37. For Allen Central in the fourth, it will be Bo Tackett, Garrick Howard, Jesse Hall, rather, Gary Hunter, and Thomas Jenkins. Allen Central to inbound right here in front of us to start the fourth quarter. They're moving from right to left. Inbounds pass in the front court to Tackett. Off to Howard. Howard around the screen, but they're going to get Jenkins. Nope, they're going to get Tackett.
Call that one on top. John Doug, in that third quarter, we had Pasco shooting 52%, while Allen Central shot 37. Once again, the Tigers out-rebounded Allen Central 12-3.
That's number 3 on Todd Tackett. Bo Tackett inbound, left corner to Jenkins. Jenkins working against Todd Tackett. Ball is on the floor, body's on the floor, and Tackett's going to pick up his 4th.
I don't know, did you see?
Yeah, I'll agree with that one. He reached in to grab that one. Really a tough foul for Todd. But now he did reach in on that one. 58-37 our score. 7:51 to go in the game. Paintsville on top. Allen Central to inbound the basketball. Inbounds pass to Hall. Back off to Tackett. Left corner to Jenkins. He'll move it back out. Jenkins at the stripe in the paint. Steps up. 12-footer. Front of the iron. Rows in. Jenkins now with 19. He had 9 at halftime. Tigers having trouble with the midcourt stripe. Stolen away by Bo Tackett. Tackett off to Sloan, and Kyle Adams almost came up with the steal out of bounds.
Tell you what, Allen Central's going to look like we're going to put some full court pressure on the Tigers. Something we hadn't seen yet.
Bo Tackett inbound right side of his own basket. Apparently we have something on the floor here. That'll stop the clock with 7:32 to play in the game. 58-39, the Paintsville Tigers leading. Well, perspiration on the floor, apparently. There were bodies on the floor about that same spot. Now we'll start to play. Bo Tackett inbound, looks in. Still looking, goes in the right corner to Jenkins. Jenkins brings it back out for Allen Central, working against Todd Tackett. Jenkins works against Tackett at the stripe, left side to Howard. Howard in the paint, 12-footer, got it. Howard now has 9, full court trap by Allen Central. It's broken on the other end. Van Hoos. Van Hoos stops, goes to the hole, but he's going to walk with it. Good call.
Looks like he took a step, John.
He did. A little hesitant to shoot that one, I think, and came back to get it. 7 minutes to play in the basketball game. Paintsville on top, 58-41. Here's Jenkins, shy of 3, right side, no good. Rebound to Kyle Adams. Kyle went up to get that one.
I think Kyle gets up real well.
Here's Todd Tackett, left side, goes baseline, blocked right back to him. He'll lay it up and in on the other side.
Yeah, give Todd a lot of credit. He stayed right with it. Took the block shot, just spun around and put it in.
6 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the basketball game. 60-41, the Paintsville Tigers leading.
Referee having a couple of words there with Johnny Martin and one of the players for Allen Central. It looked like Hunter.
Here's Jenkins. He hands it off to Hunter at the stripe. To Howard. Howard left side. Back off to Hunter. Here's Hall, shy of 3 in the corner. Got it. First time Jesse Hall has scored tonight. 60-43. Still full court trap by Allen Central. Batted away, right to short to McKenzie now on the offensive end. McKenzie left side to Adams, got it! And a whistle away from the basketball. Count the basket for Kyle Adams. And give the foul to Bo Tackett, number 2 on Bo Tackett.
You know what happened there? Tigers broke the press, give it to Kyle Adams on the wing, hit the shot, and we had a lot of pushing and shoving down there with Hunter. And I tell you what, John, he just had warned Hunter about something the last time down the court. I don't know what's going on down there, but he's talked to Hunter twice now.
Tigers will inbound the basketball, and Josh McKenzie will do that. Left side of his basket, goes left side to short. Here's Tackett wide open from three. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Jenkins. Jenkins brings it up 3-on-2. Off to Howard. Howard to the hole, won't go. Rebound, a battle for. Hall gets it, puts it on the floor once, spots it, got it. Jesse Hall now with 4. Mike Short in trouble in the backcourt. Walk, no call. And now they're going to get it. He did it one time and got away with it.
Yeah. He sure did, John. I'm pretty sure he walked the first time, but they got him the second.
That'll turn it over. 62-45. Paintsville leading. 5:55 to play in the basketball game. Jenkins out front against Todd Tackett. Jenkins in the hole. 8-footer in the paint. Got it. On the other end, Tackett's ball is kicked right to Hall. 2 bodies on the floor. Here we go. Jenkins on the other end. Goes baseline, reverse layup. Got it. Good move.
That was I tell you what, that's big-time college move there, John.
62-49. Pressure broken again. Tackett. Good pass to JR. He couldn't handle it out of bounds.
Pressure's giving the Tigers a little problem, John.
It sure is. 62-49 the score. Paintsville. 5:27 to go in the basketball game. Allen Central with the basketball. They're moving from right to left with the basketball. Thomas Jenkins into the front court now. Jenkins works to the right side of the paint, hands it off to Hunter. Hunter in the circle. Off to Jenkins on the wing. Jenkins penetrates in the paint. A whistle, a block against Kyle Adams. For Kyle Adams, that is number 2.
Jenkins is quick off the dribble.
Jenkins is a good basketball player.
Yeah, he could play some Division I college basketball.
Oh, yeah. Thomas Jenkins back to the line where he's 4 of 5 tonight. His first one is good.
Hey, John, you're looking about 4 out of, as far as I'm concerned, you're looking about 4 out of the top 10 players in this entire region.
Second shot by Jenkins, got it. Jenkins now with 25 in the game. 62-51 Paintsville. Here's the press broken again. Tackett 15-footer right side, rims off, no good. Rebound battled for it, comes down to Derek Howard. Here is Jenkins, 1-on-2. Jenkins goes to the hole anyway, lays it in. Great move. Great move. 62-53, the lead cut to 9. Mike Short into the offensive end. Short will bring it back out for Paintsville. 4:45 to go in the basketball game. Tigers have the ball and the lead. Van Hoos to the hole. Won't go, but he's fouled. That's going against Jesse Hall, number 1 on Hall. This has been a good comeback for Allen Central.
Well, I'll tell you, they've done it with that full court pressure. And, you know, I'm a little surprised that the Tigers aren't handling that a little better.
J.R. Van Hoos, 5 of 6 from the line. He misses it short. No good. 4:44 to go. 62-53 Paintsville. Second one is good. Tigers back out to a 10-point lead. Jenkins brings it up for the Rebels. Left side to Howard. Howard in the corner now to Tackett. Tackett. Baseline to Jenkins. Jenkins to the hole. Throws it up. Didn't go. Rebound to Van Hoos. Stripped away. And they're going to say back to Allen Central off of JR.
I don't know about that call now, John. I'll just tell you. Looked like JR trying to control the rebound, and it got batted away.
Inbounds pass to the left corner. On to Howard, back to Jenkins. Jenkins in the paint to Hunter. Fakes, puts it on the floor, throws it up, and Tackett comes down with it. Bo Tackett, I don't know how. Off to the right corner to Hall. Hall in the corner now to Hunter. Hunter penetrates, kicks it off to Tackett. Bo Tackett, 4 minutes to play in the game. Here is Jenkins to the hole, lays it up, good.
John, he just explodes off the floor.
Here's Tackett on the offensive end for Paintsville. Off to Mike Short. Short, 15-footer left side, no good. Rebound comes down to Jesse Hall. 3:50 to go. It's 63-55 Paintsville. Allen Central has the basketball. Here is Derek Howard, left side. Howard needs help, stops his dribble, left corner to Jenkins. Jenkins thought about it, didn't do it, went to Tackett down on the baseline to Howard, right side to Hunter. He'll do it. Got it. Gary Hunter, 63-57. Tigers by 6, 3:25 to go. Here is J.R. Van Hoos. His pass is batted around. Howard comes up with it. Howard slows it up in the backcourt. 3:15 to play. The Tigers lead it by 6. Allen Central. making a move. Howard moves on top. Bounce pass to Hunter. Back to Howard. He'll try it from 3. No good. Rebound to Jenkins. And a whistle and a foul against Kyle Adams. That's number 3 against Kyle.
I'll tell you what, John, if that last 3 would have went, this game would have been all the way down to a 3-point lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to send a good free throw shooter to the stripe anyway.
And I think, if I'm not, John, they're on about a 12-0 run right now.
Thomas Jenkins is 6 of 7 from the line tonight. He has 29 points in the basketball game. He had only 9 at halftime.
Strange the way momentum has shifted in this quarter, though.
Jenkins to shoot the bonus. His first one is no good. JR with the rebound. Clears off to Adams. Here's Tackett all by himself with the layup. Someone forgot an assignment for Allen Central. 65-57 to Paintsville. 2:50 to go. Howard out front. Right side. That's Hunter. Hunter in the circle. Goes off to Howard. Left corner to Jenkins. Penetrates. Kicks it off to Howard. 15-footer good. Here is Mike Short on the other end to McKenzie to the hole. Lays it up. No good. Rebound comes down to Hunter. 2:30 to go. 65-59. Tigers by 6. Allen Central with the basketball. A pass from Jenkins. I don't really know who it was intended for. Out of bounds. Bill Mike Runyon wants a timeout. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the ball game. The score, the Paintsville Tigers 65, Allen Central 59. And 22 seconds remaining in the basketball game. 65-59. The Paintsville Tigers leading Allen Central, but the Rebels have made a big run here.
Well, they, let's give them a lot of credit. They made a great comeback due to the full court pressure. And we're going to see a lot more of this last 2:22. Tigers got to control that basketball, get some runouts, break that press.
2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. The Tigers will inbound the basketball backcourt far side. J.R. Van Hoos in front of the Allen Central bench. Gets it into McKenzie at the hash mark. The pass is batted away, but Van Hoos comes up with it, and Hunter is hanging on his arm.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it looked like he was swinging off a limb on a tree that time, didn't he, John?
That's number 4 against Hunter. 2:19 to go in the ball game.
They're not shooting
That's
yet.
number 5. So shoot on the next one. JR to inbound. Gets it in to Mike Short. Offensive end to Tackett, right side. Tackett penetrates, pulls up, 12-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Howard. Howard into the front court, 3-on-2, stops, pops the 10-footer, no good. Rebound battled for, out of bounds, and it's going to Paintsville. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the ball game. 65-59 Paintsville. Tigers against the full court trap. Tackett into the front court. 2-on-2, and it's stripped away, and a foul against Bo Tackett. That's number 3 against Tackett.
Tackett, excellent free throw shooter, putting another good free throw shooter on the line. I'll tell you, that's another thing. Tigers got to knock those foul shots down.
Todd Tackett 4-4 from the line tonight. His first one rose off. Second shot by Tackett, short, no good. Rebound down to Derek Howard. Howard brings it into the front court. Howard bounce pass to Tackett. Bo Tackett back to Derek Howard, right side to Hunter. Hunter works out front, stops his dribble, inside to Jenkins. Jenkins to the hole, too hard, no good. Gets his own, puts it on the floor, blocked by Van Hoos, but a foul. That's number 2 against J.R. Van Hoos in the basketball game, personal foul-wise. 6-point lead for the Paintsville Tigers, 65-59, a minute 43 to go in the game.
And this game is a long, long way from being over.
Thomas Jenkins to the line to shoot two. His first one is good. Jenkins now 7 of 9 from the stripe. Second shot on its way. Front of the iron, falls in for him.
Got the roll.
4-point lead for Paintsville, 65-61. Tackett 3-on-3 off to Adams. Baseline jumper from 8, right side, no good. Rebound batted away, out of bounds, going to Allen Central off of Mike Short.
Tell you what, Allen Central's out-rebounded Paintsville this quarter, John, 8-2.
Thomas Jenkins will walk it up for the Rebels. 1:30 to go in the basketball game. Right side, Hunter. Hunter into the circle. Underneath to Tackett. Back off to Howard. Right side, left side rather. In the corner to Jenkins. Jenkins back on top to Howard. Right side to Hunter. Hunter needs help. In the corner, that is Hall. Baseline. Reverse shot. No good. Rebound Van Hoos. Van Hoos with the numbers. 3-on-1 off to Tackett. Tackett mishandles. He brings it back out. 1 minute to play. Tigers by 4. Here's Tackett. Kicks it off to Short. Left side to McKenzie. Underneath to Van Hoos. Van Hoos fakes. Pops it. Got it.
Big basket there, John. That might have done it.
Yep. Here is Allen Central on the other end. Bo Tackett. Tackett looking for help inside a minute 45 seconds. Here's Jenkins. Goes baseline, and that's going to be... Oh, they're going to call the block against Kyle Adams. For Adams, that's number 4.
And it stops the clock, which sure Paintsville don't want to do that.
There we go. Tackett inbound for the Rebels. Into Jenkins, baseline. And that's a charge against Thomas Jenkins. That's number 4 on Jenkins.
Big call there, John.
Well, Johnny Martin didn't like it. 42 seconds to play. 67-61, the Tigers. Tell you what, if they get out of here with a win, they've done something. Because they had, what, a 26-point lead, I think it was?
It was, well, I don't know, 23. I was thinking 23 point. Anyway, a 20-point lead. It was a good comeback.
Full court trap. McKenzie tied up in the backcourt, and they're going to call a walk.
We'll get Josh McKenzie for stamps down there. I don't know.
That took 3 seconds, down to 39 seconds to go.
Clock's not running fast enough.
Bo Tackett into Jenkins, off to Howard. Howard in the paint. 12-footer, no good. Rebound McKenzie. McKenzie needs help, and he's fouled. I think they're going to get Bo Tackett, and they did. For Bo Tackett, that's number 4. So we'll walk to the basket on our right side. Let Josh McKenzie shoot the bonus. McKenzie 0 of 1 from the stripe tonight. He has 16 points in the basketball game. He had 7 at halftime. His first one is no good, too hard. Rebound comes down to Hunter. Hunter gets it off to Jenkins, 25 seconds. Jenkins to the hole.
They're going to get JR on the block.
And he is fouled underneath. He really hit on the floor hard. I
believe he's all right, though.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Martin taking this opportunity to get a few words in with the officials.
Hey, he's been on the court as much as a lot of the players over there tonight.
He's in the paint now. I think he's wanting to take Thomas Jenkins out. We'll bring Nick Sammons in. Sammons will shoot the free throws now. Apparently Sammons a better free throw shooter.
Well, yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to be what he's got. I don't care how good a free throw shooter you are. It's still tough to come off that bench cold to put them in that pressure situation.
Well, we're going to see what the young sophomore can do. His first one is on its way. No good, just like you said.
Well, it's tough on that kid. You know, pressure situation, coming off the bench cold. Got a good-looking shot, though.
Second, it's way no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, going to Paintsville. Here comes Jenkins back in for Allen Central to replace Sammons. Tigers against the full court pressure, 23 seconds to go. Short in the backcourt, he's fouled immediately by Derek Howard. For Derek Howard, that is number 3. Look, this game has slowed down a lot now. We were moving on.
Oh, yeah. This game was going to be over in about an hour and 20 minutes, no problem. I tell you, it's going to come down to shooting free throws against this last 20 seconds.
Here's Mike Short. Mike has 5 points in the game. Give him 6 as he hits that free throw.
Mike's first time tonight at the line, isn't it, John?
Yes, it is.
He's a good. I'll tell you, he's a good free throw shooter.
68-61 to Paintsville. Second shot, good. 69-61.
And that'll last it right there. 2 big free throws, Mike Short. That's put it out of reach.
Here's Jenkins, off to Hunter. Hunter gives it off to Hall. 13 seconds. They really don't have time to work for the shot. Here's the three-pointer by Jenkins, too hard. Rebound, Van Hoos. Van Hoos off to Tackett, and it goes to him, but he's fouled.
And we got a little something going on.
Well, Gary Hunter got in Tackett's butt. That'll be a foul against Gary Hunter. That's number 5 on him anyway.
I'll tell you what, it's a good thing Todd can get up, because if he don't jam that ball and hang on to the goal, he was going to be undercut that time, John.
Hunter fouls out with 3 seconds to go, scoring 5 points in the basketball game.
They're going to count that one. They're going to call an intentional foul or a technical right here. Tigers going to get 2 free throws, I believe, and the ball. Maybe 3 free throws.
They called a technical foul.
That's 2. And a foul. They'll get three free throws on this.
Work this one out.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's gonna be a personal, and then he should get a technical.
His first one is way short, just barely touched the front of the iron. I'd say they'll work on their free throws during practice. Second one is good. That's something that they do usually, but you really couldn't tell it by tonight's shooting. Tackett will shoot the technical now. His first one is good. And his second one rolls off. Tackett 6 of 10 from the line tonight. 71-61, back out to a 10-point lead now. Just 3 seconds. Paintsville will inbound the basketball. Tackett at the midcourt stripe, looking in, lobs it in the front court, intercepted by Sloan, but it won't do any good. He throws it the length of the floor, and that's it. The Paintsville Tigers won it tonight, 71-61 over the Rebels of Allen Central.